Streetz 1033, number one station in the streets. You got locked in with your boy DJ Mede Medici, the streets on your radio. Y'all know it's a little early for me. We was late in the club last night.
How was it?
Anytime I'm in the club, it's popping, man.
Okay, good.
Any event, Streetz 1033 at is popping. We number one in the streets for a reason. But you know, the people know me.
We were looking for the club last night. We couldn't find it.
I'm not gonna get into that right now because I'm not gonna get into that right now. Well, hey yo, I appreciate you coming to the city and next time just hit me up earlier and we'll make it happen for you. If we got to, we'll rent a building, a warehouse, something. We'll create a club for you.
Thank you.
All right. First of all, I'm gonna go straight to my left, man. You jump right into the conversation with me. Tell them who I got here in the studio with me. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Leor Cohen. I'm the owner of 300 Entertainment.
All right, and to your left, who everybody's been waiting to see, one of the hottest hip-hop artists or pop artists. I mean, what do you consider yourself as an artist? One of the hottest artists in the game right now. Tell them who we have right here in the studio.
Yeah, man, Michael Jackson live. Mr. Young Thug, King Slime in the building. What's happening?
What's happening, Young Thug? What's up with you?
Oh, just chilling, man. Making it happen.
Welcome back to the Queen City.
Hey, thanks for having me once again.
Alright, everything's...
Go Panthers.
Now don't say that unless you're really riding with the Panthers.
Yeah,
Come on, knock it off. Well, why do you think we routed this city? Okay?
Right.
Okay, we want to go to cities that have,
It's popping.
winning teams.
Yeah, y'all popping.
Where's Cam, by the way?
True story.
We thought he was going to be up here.
Hold tight. True story, Cam is a big fan of Young Thug's music. He was up here about a week or two ago, and he said that live on air in the interview.
Excellent.
He was turning me on to songs that I haven't gotten to yet. Him, Cam, and also Charles Johnson, who plays on the defense for the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
Big fans. They say Young Thug's music is in the locker room. The whole culture in the locker room is full with your music.
Hey, man, appreciate every Panther out here. I'm a big fan. I got lots of money betted on them, too. I hope you bring home.
For sure, man. So, Yo Thug, man, what you got going on right now?
Right now, I'm about to get ready to drop this Slime Season 3. It's coming out February the 5th, And shortly after that, I might put out a mixtape with me and Fetty Wap and a mixtape with me and Migos and do a worldwide tour.
Steady working.
With those three.
So you've been doing your thing, man. You've been on some songs with a lot of hot artists. So you will continue to do that. You'll continue to do a lot of collaborations with other artists.
Yeah, it's always good to collab at all times. More than one is way better than one. So of course I'm always, reach out to everybody who really wants me to reach out to them and who's willing to reach back. Always.
Now, Leo,
Yes,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't know until this morning that you was running 300, the entertainment.
You didn't know I was running Def Jam when I was running Def Jam either.
I knew that.
Okay, so someone actually has to do the job, and I feel kind of awkward. I'm not sure why I'm here. I'm doing radio, other than being supportive to Thug. He loves being in the studio, but this is the first experience of actually getting on the air, as you know. So the reality of the situation is someone has to be behind the scenes and doing the work and making some of the things that you don't see in this business. This is a wonderful industry full of people that are working very, very hard on behalf of the artists. Many of them that you don't see. I'm sure a lot of people don't know about your engineer here, but that's the reason why the music gets to your audience, right? Or this, salesperson who's actually selling the ads that keep you on the air. So there's a lot of people, and I've always felt comfortable being behind the scenes and people not knowing. But now you do, don't you? Right?
Right.
We're not going to get that twisted.
All right, so if I got an artist that got a hot song, I can holler at you because you the man with the label right now.
Please do.
All right, that's fantastic. We're going to get an artist signed in Charlotte today. We're going to happen today. Leo Cohen says he's here. We're going to make that happen today. Hey, Johnny KD, cue me up a Young Thug song. Let's run that Best Friend in a little minute, in a second real quick, all right? I tell you what, we're going to take a quick little break real quick. Y'all hold tight. You want to talk to Young Thug, call us up, 704-570-1033. We got Young Thug in the building. Leo Cohen's in the building.
You dig.
It's DJ Matty on Streetz 1033. So Young Thug, man, it's good to have you here in the city as well, man. So what year? Let me see. I really got affiliated with your music with I'm a Stoner. That was the big record for me. I remember the first time I heard it, I was actually in Atlanta. I heard it on Streetz 94.5. Shout out to my brother DJ J Tech. Shout out to DJ Jam and J. Was that like the first big record for you? I'm a Stoner.
Yes, I think Stoner was the biggest record for me, and I don't know if it still is, but yeah, Stoner made the world start paying attention to me.
What year would you say that joint came out?
Like 2011 to 12, maybe. Mm-hmm. Maybe 2012.
Was that when it popped? It popped in like 2012 as well?
Yes. That's when it went on up. 2011. It was done in 2011.
So okay, with that being said, how long would you say it took for it to really pop, for people to really start paying attention
maybe
to the
a
song?
year. Mm-hmm. Maybe a year. So it's good. It taught me to go ahead and put it out, because they gotta listen to it and digest it.
Percolation.
Yeah, yes, of course.
I mean, and I ask questions like that because in every city, in every county, in every state, in every country, there's always so many independent artists, so many artists. They see you in the videos, they see the pictures and everything, but they don't know everything that goes behind the scenes and how how much groundwork and how much time some of these situations take. Like you say, so like the record had been maturing for about a year, I would say, and then it popped off. How many songs would you think you would have recorded before you recorded Stoner?
Maybe 1,000 before Stoner. Maybe 1,000.
He stays in the studio. That's really the place that he loves being. This is, going out and doing interviews and stuff like that is an essential part of what we do. But the reality of the situation is he loves being in the studio and creating. That's what he does
at all times.
So with those 1,000 songs that you have recorded, and then the Stoner, we say that took out about 2012. How many years had you been recording or writing as an artist before 2012? When did you really get started to have an interest in being a hip hop artist?
2004, 3. Probably like 9 years old, 10 years old rapping. When I took it serious, it was probably 2007 or 8.
So 8 years writing, recording.
I never wrote music.
8 years recording.
Yes, big time.
Then you find the right song, a whole year of that, and then we still here and you still going. So 1,000 songs before Stoner. How many songs you think you done recorded now?
At least about 7,000. I got like 5,000 songs with me right now. So yeah, I record. I might go to the studio at least 10 hours a day, every day, no matter what. When I have my shows, I leave the studio and go do the show. When I get back to the town, I go right back to the studio. I got a studio in my house.
So Stoner pops in 2012.
Yeah.
You say maybe 7,000. So 6,000 songs you done recorded in the last 3.5 years.
5. I know for a fact 5,000. I got like 5,000 songs literally with me right now. iPods and phones, and I got like 5,000 songs with me right now.
Leo, you've been in the game for a minute. You've worked with a lot of major hip-hop artists that have done major things. Have you seen work ethics like that before? Can you compare it to another artist that that became very popular, or is this something unique that you've seen for the first time?
I've seen very strong work ethic, but this is to the extreme. This is not just about working. This is about surviving. He goes to the studio because he's got all this, energy going on that he needs an outlet, and this creative energy needs to, get out. Otherwise, it'll be lost forever. So the fact of the matter is what what makes him tick is being able to lay down these songs when they come to his head and when he's inspired.
So okay, so with you being on the road, so I'm just assuming you probably have a tour bus with a studio as well, or
yes, of course,
a mobile setup.
Yeah, a tour bus, a studio on the tour bus. Me and Travis Scott did tons of music on the bus. Yeah, I rap on the bus. Even if I go to the town and it's like a close town like this, if I go to North Carolina and it's a little, just an inch from Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, from where I'm from, I most definitely would take this stuff. So sometimes I record in the hotel. Sometimes I don't record. I just always have it with me just in case I have strange thoughts.
With you being on the road so much, what would you say some of your favorite cities, some of the favorite places you've been so far as an artist?
I got a lot of hoes here.
In Charlotte? That's what's happening, homie.
A lot of them.
Next time you would call me, turn me on to something, you know what I'm saying?
Man,
my boy Johnny KD, who's running the board, he has a lot too, but I'm sure you probably have more than him.
But yeah, I like, man, I got a lot of cities, just because I'm in North Carolina, I wouldn't even speak on another city. You know what I'm saying? It's all due respect to you people. But yeah, it's a lot of places I like to be. I like to be overseas a lot more though. It's just so far, I just can't.
I'm a fan of your music, and you do a lot of good songs, a lot of, incredible songs. You've been on some incredible songs, but that was one of the things that kind of stood out to me as well when I guess it was the European producer, when he reached out to you and wanted to do a track with you.
Jamie XX.
With him being an overseas producer, across that pond, across the water, and it's an incredible song, and that's when I was like, okay, so this is not just Dirty South, it's not just Southern, it's not even just America anymore. Like, this is some international.
Every European DJ, from Robin Schultz to Jamie XX to David Guetta, all of them are desperate. They're in line waiting for his recording. So they definitely love him out there. We were just at YouTube, and YouTube did a presentation to us, and they showed us our top 15 markets. Like 6 of them were European. Paris, London, Berlin. It was pretty fascinating to see.
That's what's up. So, with you doing this music thing, I know you're with Leo now, and you probably got some other people here in the room that you're real close with. Who would you say some of the early influences that really helped you, really guided you to get going on the right track in the beginning? Anybody that you can name?
Yeah, man, Gucci, off top. Gucci, man, Gucci, man, is crazy. He might do something crazy. He might go in the studio. He'll do something crazy in the studio. He worked there. He probably the only person in the world got more songs than me, got more music than me. He worked. I leave the studio sometimes. That's how much he worked. Every day, you already know where he at. I don't know if it's just it was because he was a superstar or I don't know. Man, that man was in the studio every single day. Every day. Every day. He stayed. His house is the studio.
I remember when Gucci was coming up, it was like first one that hit me was like So Icy. And then just, with the mixtapes and with the singles he was dropping, I remember when they said when he was really starting to appeal more to the pop and the international audience, like right around the time when he did like Wasted and when he did Obsessed with Mariah Carey. And that's how I feel about, you and your music right now. It's like even checking the charts, with me being a programmer, with me being a manager in radio, checking the charts and seeing so many pop stations, so many non-hip-hop stations playing, your new single, playing your record, playing your music. So, that's where I definitely see where you're going with it right now. Anybody outside of hip-hop that you've already been working with or that you want to work with?
Prince.
Elton's reached out.
Yeah, Elton John is most definitely on the top 2 list. Him and Prince, I gotta work with them people.
Next. Put me a thug song next. We come out thug, then we go back on the air with them. All right, that's what's up, man. So you from the Atlanta area, born and raised?
Yes. born and raised, and still there.
Yeah. What's it like working with the Migos, and what's it like working with Fetty Wap?
It's an experience because all of us around the same age and almost the same fans in the same group, and still totally different. So it's amazing. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing for me to be in the studio with people that ain't trying to be me. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing for people to be in the studio with Migos that ain't trying to be them, and Fetty Wap that ain't trying to be with them, trying to beat them. It's amazing to work with people like that because you never know what's next. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's perfect.
Now, Leo, with 300.
Yes, sir.
Thug, Migos, and Fetty Wap.
Mm-hmm.
Who else?
We have some incredible artists. We have Shy Glizzy. We have Tate Bangs. We have TK and Cash. We have some Rich the Kid. So there's a lot of wonderful artists doing. We just had the Young Hustle tour. Unfortunate they had to cancel here because of the snowstorm, right? But we're developing a lot of artists.
So with you having some of the biggest names in the game right now, I mean, most spins, most rotations, hottest songs.
Yes, sir.
That's by design.
Of course. Of course. This is the takeover.
How do you always find the hottest talent, the hottest artists, and get them to make the hottest songs?
Well, I don't make them do anything. I hope I inspired them to understand how this could be really good for them, and they could actually change their lives and their families' lives, and that they could actually do better and reach harder. Now, one of the keys with Young Thug is he's fearless. He's not worried about anything. Doesn't listen to anybody. So the fact of the matter is he's pushing all the boundaries because he's unrestricted. You see, most rappers just want to dumb it down and try to copy the most successful rapper out there. He doesn't even know what the most successful rapper out there is to copy because he's not paying attention to them. He's paying attention to getting into the studio and being inspired and just doing him. And so, everybody don't get it twisted because we're not interested in the same old. And we're not interested in being stuck on stupid. We want our artists to push the boundaries.
Where we at? Initially, how did you originally get affiliated with hip hop? Back in your history.
I'm the original road manager of Run DMC. I was Curtis Blow's manager, and then Def Jam started, and we signed LL Cool J, the Beastie Boys, Public Enemy, Slick Rick, and it went on from there. And hopefully people appreciate the contribution we made and that we, supported some incredible artists.
Outside of the music, what other interests do you have?
I'm a golfer. I'm a traveler. I love art. I'm raising 2 spectacular children. That's really difficult. I read. I'm a history buff. I love American history. And what else do I do? I make money.
All sorts.
Streetz 1033, #1 station in the streets. You still rocking with your boy DJ Medi. I got Young Thug in the building right now with me. We just hit him on the airwaves with that Good Times. We was just talking about that record where you got to reach out, got to work with an overseas producer, an overseas DJ, and how everything popped off for you, how you popping right now on the international scene, not just in America, not just in the South.
Yeah, man.
Africa.
International.
Have you been to a lot of countries?
Of course. I've been a few places due to the high volume of, my memory is kind of weird. But yeah, I've been a lot of places, and I want to go many more places with this music.
So tell me, with the single Best Friend, that's the big song that's on the radio right now.
We appreciate your support.
I got you. Anytime. Hit me up anytime. I got you.
You guys were one of the first stations in the country to play that record.
Yeah.
On the business end, for the listeners that's listening, a lot of people don't understand that this station, Streetz 1033 in Charlotte, we break a lot of the street records, a lot of the urban records that they really people that they really feel. We do that first nationwide. And a lot of people take it for granted because they don't understand that because we right here in Charlotte.
Never that. Are you kidding me? We never take it for granted.
But a lot of listeners don't understand how early we be on the hits. This is a
critical station. And this community has to support you guys, because if it wasn't for you guys, radio would be playing it very, very safe. So you test the boundaries too. Give us the opportunity.
For those of you just now tuning in, that's Leo Cohen talking to you right there. He is the front runner, the man who's running 300 Entertainment that has all these fantastic artists signed like Fetty Wap, the Migos, and now Young Thug, who's in the building right now.
You dig.
So Young Thug, when you was writing this song Best Friend, how did that come together with the song Best Friend? How did you come up with that song? How did that come together?
I was inspired by the girl who created it. Her name Tokyo Vanity. Yeah. I kept hearing it like anytime because I'm not that big on the internet. Anytime I log into the internet or pay attention, I always heard it. So I'm like, man, what the heck? What is this? You know what I'm saying? And I did the song, and it was a problem about the song, but everything got squared away. She was the reason that I did the song, and I hope she be the reason I do something else, and I hope I be the reason she do something else.
Now, with that record being so big, what's the next big record? What's one of your favorite songs, one of your favorite new songs that we gonna be hearing real soon that's gonna be big as well?
This song called F Cancer. It's inspired by Boosie.
We have to play it.
And Quavo from the Migos is on it.
Quavo?
Yeah, Quavo. Shout out to Quavo. Shout out to the whole Migos, whole faculty, Rich. Everybody behind those walls. Shout out to those people.
We definitely got to get that joint on the air.
Yeah, and I would love to play it for you guys.
I will get that on the air today. So just tell people about the next project that you got popping off real quick while I got you here in the studio, man.
Yeah, man, this is the Kid Thugger, King Slime, and I have SS3 coming out February the 5th. I want everyone in the world to go to iTunes and most definitely get a copy of that. And I'm going to present one of the songs that's #1, and it's called FUCK Cancer, and Boosie inspired me to do it, and I hope everybody in the young youth starts paying attention to it, and I'm going to drop it for y'all today to get it, and make sure y'all stay tuned.
All right, that's what it is. How can they follow you, link up with you on social media?
On Instagram, I'm on Thugger1. On Twitter, I'm Young Thug. I just got a Snapchat. I'm popping.
I just got one last week.
And it's up on the Thugger Snap. Make sure you guys go follow me on that. You can follow people, or
they follow me.
Yeah, follow people.
You still learning how to use it like me?
I got it yesterday.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Young Thug in the building, the Streetz 1033. Fantastic. Okay, we're going to get right into one of these classics, man. We're going to keep him here in the studio. Hit him up, 704-570-1033. You want to talk to Young Thug? He's in the Queen City. He's in Charlotte. He's in the 704. We about to turn up right here with this classic.
Dab City.
Keep it locked right here. #1 station in the streets. Streetz 1033.
This is a DJ Nick exclusive.
I know all my rules are foreign. I know all your bitches bored. I know I gained me some weight when I was torn. Fresh and clean like a newborn. I wear that bitch and it went yours. I ride that beat with no insurance. What you tell him, Double? Pull up on a kid. 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 Pull up on a kid.